Hi, welcome to Kanoe Captures, the YouTube channel where I do toy photography, specifically with Bionicles, and in this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of a shoot that I do with this guy. See if he focuses here. This is Tahu. He is one of the first Bionicles that came out in the very first wave in 2001, and we are going to do a volcano, fiery, lava environment inspired by his, local terrain in the story. On the island of Matanui, he lives in Tawahi, which is a volcano and fire, and the region of fire. So we're gonna do something really cool with him. The first thing I do when I approach a shoot like this is come up with a mood board with some inspiration. And a lot of times I already have some inspiration in my head from what I've seen in the past, the old toy product packaging, the videos, comic books from that time, and it's kind of inspired me to do a shot like that already. But I do like to compile these images, find them, and organize them into a mood board so that I could look at it all at once. So here on the screen you're seeing some of the images that really inspired me from the get-go. Way back in 2001 when I was just a kid and I was seeing this. This is the stuff that I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. And we're gonna try to recreate something along these lines. You can see here that I am wearing my Bionicle Tahu shirt that I got for Christmas this year. Very fitting for what we're doing today. There's gonna be a couple of elements that we use to make this possible. My friend made a sweet diorama for his D&D stuff that I'm going to show you right now. It is just a square right here, made from foam, made to look like this lava rock. You have a sweet lava river made of resin and with an LED light strip kind of weaved underneath it, and another little pocket here of glowing lava. I'll try to get close with it, but you can see that, it creates a really realistic looking lava environment. And we are going to put this in front of our TV. And shooting with a TV as a background is something that you've probably seen, maybe without realizing it, in shows like The Mandalorian, some recent Marvel movies, and some other Disney Plus productions. I think maybe even the Avatar, James Cameron movies have utilized it to some extent. But it's a really cool thing that you can do with something you probably already have in your house. The combination of this with the TV is gonna make something pretty cool. All right, so now we're looking at the scene that we have set up. We have the diorama propped up on 2 cardboard boxes to get it at a nice level field as the background TV. Got the TV is streaming this photo of lava that I found, using the iPad so that I could use my phone to film this. And as you can see, we come over here, we start to move down, find a nice spot. You can tell, even with just this iPhone, that we're starting to get a cool environment. So now we have our camera set up with a 50mm lens to get a little bit of compression. Let me see if I can show you what that looks like. So right now in the back of the camera, you can see focus is on his head, and as we shift the camera a little bit, we are seeing different ways that we could do this. I always try to keep his head inside the TV so he's not exiting the composition. Maybe we don't want to lose the lava either, to give the illusion that the lava river is continuing this way. So we bring it a little closer, bring it up, and we're starting to get a really cool composition. It's not coming out super great on this iPhone footage, but I will show you on the back of the camera. So we are back on our camera view where you can now see these 2 rocks that I've added. And I feel like we're a little higher on the lava river than I would want to be, but I really wanted to put his head right next to this extremely glowing part of the lava, because it creates a lot of contrast right here. And I know that the eye is usually drawn to the highest point of contrast, and I think just having this bright white next to his head, which is a part of the subject, is making for a pretty interesting image in my opinion. One thing I don't like is that his lava sword is perfectly touching the edge of the frame. That's called a tangent, and those are unpleasing to the eye. I don't know exactly why, but our mind does not like that. So we are going to try to shift a little bit this way to bring it back into the frame and get it from touching the edge like that. I think we are good there. This is looking pretty good. So there's one thing I want to add, and it's a little bit of either backlighting or side lighting, and I am using this light cube that I can link in the description, but it is an amazing little light that you can change the color, and I've got it set to orange right now. So see how we can add a little bit of light to the scene there. Last night when I was messing with this, I really liked the way it was looking with some backlighting, and you can see here on the preview what this is kind of doing. See, you can see the light up here, and I know that the lava is coming from below, so if we try to like light it from below, try to get trying to get some light coming from below to enhance what the lava is doing. Again, we do not want this light to show up in the shot, so I'm kind of trying to hide it behind this rock that we put in, and I'm not seeing a huge difference in, you know, the backlighting. So what if we come over here to the side? That's looking pretty cool. A bit of side lighting. And to quickly move over here and see what it looks like with some side lighting over here. Take it off, putting that on. Taking it off, putting that on. So let's try to grab a few shots like that. So we are bringing this light in again. You can see me shining it on the side here from above, coming a little bit lower with it. And I really can't decide if I like this or not, if it's too much or too little. That's how it looks without, and that's how it looks with. We could also come over here, hit it more from the side, which I think is looking pretty good. Take it off, put it on. Take it off, put it on. So we'll take a few pictures like this and maybe reduce the intensity of the light as well. Alright, so we snapped our picture and I'm really happy with it. I'm not going to do an editing tutorial in this video because that's a whole nother subject, but basically I just do a little bit of adjustments to the brightness, the contrast, and I crop out the area of the wall that was like above the TV so that you're perfectly immersed in the lava environment. I am going to put the final photo here for you. Check it out. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's super awesome to be here on YouTube. This was been my first video, and please subscribe, please like this. I would love to do more of this kind of stuff. Give me some feedback, and I will see you guys in the next one.